is Kiki, and today I'm going to finish the story that I started last week and share with you how the husband died. So I told you she met the love of her life and her family was not accepting it. She did everything in her power so that she could be with him. When she left her family, got married to the love of her life, she decided to fight so that she could get her family back together. So when that all worked out, her husband dies. So how did he die? Well, when everyone was back together, her husband and her brothers became very good friends. Now she had one brother who was always in and out of jail. So at that point, they gave him an ankle bracelet. So he couldn't leave the village that they were living in. But yeah, he was a criminal, so he probably didn't really care that much about the law, and he decided to leave anyway. And he didn't leave to do groceries. He left to rob a bank. He did not leave alone. He left with the husband of this woman. So now the police is chasing them. The police is chasing them. They start shooting, and they shoot the husband straight in the heart. So the husband dies. The husband dies in the car. When her brother sees that, he decides to get out of the car and starts running. So now the police is running behind him, still shooting, hit him in the leg, but he continues to run. Now, when he feels like he has no place to go anymore, he jumps into the water. Only that water, I don't know how to explain it. You know, like well, for the people who know, in Rotterdam, there's one bridge in Rotterdam, a really big bridge. Okay, so imagining being on that big bridge, traffic all over the place, feeling like you have nowhere to go, so you decide to jump in that kind of water. Are we seeing the distance of the bridge and the water and the air and everything? Okay. So when the police see that the brother jumped into the water, they stop everything because they think he's dead anyway. But he was not dead. How he got out of the water, I don't know, but he did. He got out of the water, managed to go to his friends, and now his friends help him escape the country and go back to Africa. When the police understands that he didn't die in the water, they now put him on the list of Interpol. But when he's on the list of Interpol, the brother is already in his country. And he's not even in the capital, he's like really like in the village. But when he was still here, he had a girlfriend. So the parents of the girlfriend didn't know that their daughter was seeing someone, was seeing a criminal. They didn't know. For them, they just see their daughter, she's ready to get married, they arrange a wedding. But they arranged the wedding with one of the friends of the criminal. So the girl doesn't want to get married. First, because she's in love with someone else. But the man that they want her to get married with is the friend of her lover. So she's like, I don't want to do this. Well, her family's not having it. She's getting married. After a year being unhappy and her parents see that, she files for a divorce. In the meanwhile, she also knew by then that the love of her life, who jumped in the water, was not dead, but was in the village. When the divorce was final, she bought a ticket and went to Africa to look for the love of her life. She gets to the village, she finds him, they rekindle their love, get married, and have 2 children. But now when the children are like growing up, the husband is like, okay, so the brother, right? The brother is like, okay, we cannot stay here and live like prisoners for something that I've done. So even if they give me 10 years, I'm just gonna sit it out, but we have to go back. So they decide to go back. And when they come back, they don't give him 10 years. They just give him 2. So today, the brother is not even in prison anymore. So now I asked the sister, are you mad at your brother? Maybe somewhere feeling like your brother is responsible for the death of your husband? And she said, of course, at first it was hard for me to even speak to my brother, but it was no peer pressure. My husband knew what he was doing. So it was a result of a choice that he made. Well, I would like to hear from you. Would you be able to forgive your brother? Or would you not even be angry at him? I will be back next week with another story. Like, comment, share, do whatever